Many tribes still rely on hunting to feed their families, and for them, it really is a matter of life and death. Bravo! No one's more surprised that I hit it than me, but I know this is supposed to be good to eat. Poison darts are used worldwide, but beware, even the experts can get it wrong.
I see Roy's got a bit of the poison from the blow dart onto his hand. And look, you can just see his fingers there beginning to swell up. And it's so easy to do when you're trying to work your way through the jungle, just to rub against that very briefly and get a little bit on your hand. But you can imagine what that then would do to a little animal.
Hunters hone their skills over a lifetime. For the novice, it's a fast learning curve.
What they're doing here is just simulating the noise of an agouti, just with a leaf between their mouth. They want me to have a go at making this noise with the leaf, but I have a dreadful feeling this is not going to resemble the sound of agouti, what comes out of my leaf, but let's give it a go. I'm not sure what animal that was. But we'll see what comes charging out of the jungle.
In the dry lands of Namibia, finding food is a much greater challenge, even for the legendary hunters, the San Bushmen. But the San know the track and trail of every animal that lives here, and there's one in particular that they're after today. They've tracked down a huge porcupine, and they're trying to dig it out from its burrow.
These guys have brought out their heavy machinery to try and get to this porcupine that's somewhere under here. But they're quite big, these things, you know.
It's taken 8 hours to dig this deep. A huge amount of effort to catch just one meal. But that's the reality of life as a hunter-gatherer.
Get him!
Let's have a look at it. Okay. Yes. Let's see if we can see him.
We've yet to see how big he actually is. But one thing I do know is that a cornered animal is dangerous.
We've got some of his spikes anyway.
But it's time to finish this, and it's left to me to get this thing out of its hole and killed. It's brutal, but for the San, when it comes to survival, there's no room for sentiment. If they don't kill, they don't eat. Water, food and shelter are the key elements of survival, but self-help means moving, and moving means risk. If you plan to walk out of a survival situation, count on one thing: nature will throw everything at you and block your path at every turn. To move on, sometimes you'll have to take risks.
The bottom line is, really, I got a bit lucky then.
But you'll need more than a bit of luck. Do everything you can to improve your chances of finding your way out and back to civilization.